everything, you will be able to tell my swing or twist to it, you know. And that's just it's gonna be timeless pieces. My fashion is focused on timeless pieces. You can wear it back in the day, you can wear it right now, you can wear it in the future. It's always gonna be relevant. You know, I guess that's why my logo came up. I hate it. Everybody can change it. Cooler, man. Like, big grounded. Same old shit.
Word. Shit, it's good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. We always see each other in passing, but, you know, looking forward to building with you. Like I said, I definitely want to tap in with you on the music side. But how's everything been out here in LA for you?
It's smooth, been connecting dots, bumping into people, you know, just finding my way.
Or,
You know, just trying to see what more it got to offer, you know what I'm saying? And what I've come across so far. So just grinding it out.
word. Oh, yeah, man. Shit, I definitely can relate. Shit. But, on the music side, since you've been out here, have you been working with any artists?
I've worked with a few artists. I came across a close homie now, a good homie. His name's Cedar King. I think he might have just changed his rap name now, but he make music. He from Inglewood and shit. He make music. I got a couple songs with him. We tap in a lot. As far as anybody else from out here, I've sent beats out, you know. Sometimes it take a little while for people to come back with some stuff. But I sent a few beats out to a nice select few people. Other than that, as far as like music, I got a joint that's supposed to come with an artist. An artist and a somewhat popping artist.
Sure.
Should come by the summertime hopefully, but
Word.
yeah, so and a little behind the scenes stuff, but I've been doing not too much but enough, you know.
Yeah. No, I feel that. And I only ask, I dive right into music just because that's, like I said, I'm looking forward to linking with you on that side as well. But, you know, the premise of this space is to check in, you know, so all my guests, I love to check in on their mental health and just how you're doing in your personal life, you know what I'm saying? I don't ask you to share what you don't want to share, obviously, but just, you know, how's everything been going and where are you at mentally? And I'll start by saying I'm at a 7. I'll say I'm at a good 7 in climbing, you know. And that's just, like you said, still finding my footing out here, finding my balance with family life and being a creative as well. And just finding my community out here, you know what I'm saying? Not being born out here or raised. I wouldn't say a challenge, but it's a part of the journey, you know what I'm saying? It's a different story where you're from and, you know, connected with others from there. But all that to say, where are you at with that in your journey and where are you at your mental health?
Mentally, I think I was at a block, you know what I'm saying? I think I was at a, well, I know I was at a block because I stopped making beats for a little while.
Word.
Stopped really messing with my turntable, you know. Really was just cool and meditating, you know, trying to figure it out, trying to get comfortable, trying to get a little bit more comfortable but instead of having my back against the wall, you know what I'm saying? So I was at a little, kind of like a bad place, I would say on the creative side at least. And I got over it. Just pushed through it, you know, and now I'm at a way better space.
Word.
Way better space as far as creating music, creating pieces, creating just vibes, you know what I'm saying? Just living a little bit more. At first it was more so a little bit more stern. I was stern on myself and not getting too carried away, but now I'm getting tapped in. I'm bumping into the people I need to bump into and getting what needs to be done. So
Sure.
nah, my my creative flows. My juice is back flowing on the creative side. So I got more ideas back popping. My ideas are back popping for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I feel like those breaks are always needed though. I feel like that's where a lot of the I won't say good because everything that's created from nothing, you know what I'm saying, is good, but I'll say where a lot of the substance come from. Like a lot of those times you're talking about like the dark times and just the times to sit back and reflect on what's going on and, you know what I'm saying, kind of slow down. But no, I definitely can relate, man. What you got coming up?
I just dropped my website for Pure Studios. That just came my way yesterday on Sunday. Yeah, that just dropped. I got some pouches that dropped on there, all handmade, vintage fabric, vintage polo fabric. Probably can't find it, probably won't find it. Backside of it, suede. Every pouch got a different image on the front of it because obviously they're hair pants. But it was like a lot of details in the background of the images that made me even do the pouch, so it ended up turning into something real special.
Word.
Yeah, and so that just dropped. I dropped a box tee, a textured box tee with my logo on it.
Sure.
When I first put my tees out about 2 years ago, it was just there was sample tees, and I made sure everybody knew there was sample tees. So it wasn't really the tee that I wanted to use for my brand. You know, I was just trying. It was trial and error, but I had so much of it, I ended up just putting it out for people to just have a taste of something to have until I really do up my website and up the pieces, finish the pieces that I was working on.
Right.
So yeah, that's probably what's coming and what has came. I also Label 5. We dropped the Label 5 website earlier this year around All-Star Weekend. We did a pop-up shop. That's one of the main focuses right now for me too.
Word.
As far as designing on the clothes side, but more so on clothes and music. So
For sure.
spending more time with fabric than with a beat pad, you know.
Word. Shit, I mean, it's all creative and getting those feelings out. And
Yeah.
It's all creative expression, rather. So, definitely. Who are some of your inspirations on the design side as far as fabric or stylists, designers?
Honestly, I think most of my inspiration come from just the idea of me not having back in the day. So like when I ain't have stuff to wear to homecoming or to any little high school event, maybe I had clothes, but you know, people was coming new stuff all the time. So it was like, damn, I need to come something hard. I couldn't always get the hardest new shit, so I started making my own stuff.
Word.
So that thought keep me creating, just thinking like, talking to myself about what I like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot. The 80s inspired me, the 70s inspired me.
Word.
You know, New York, I like, as far as brand wise, I like Polo. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I like a lot of Ralph Lauren, stuff like that. Vintage Ralph Lauren. Number 9, that's one of my favorite brands. You know, a lot of details about their brand I like.
Word.
As far as like newer people that people may be hip to, everybody like Migo. He got fire stuff. I love Human Made. That shit fire.
Word.
So I look at his stuff. I look at some stuff Virgil did. Respect Virgil. Virgil got a lot of stuff. Ye. I look at Ye Process. Things that he do. Like that a lot. Like I mess with a lot of creatives.
Word.
So I find inspiration from art too. You know, I like Basquiat a lot. So I pay attention to like they art. When I'm looking at their paintings and stuff, I'm also looking at their lifestyle, how they living, how they was living at the moment. You know, what was their apartment like? What was their closet looking like? You know, where they eat at? You know, what was the background vibes and what music was they listening to?
Right.
So I find inspiration in all that. Whatever I'm looking at, I find inspiration in. I probably wouldn't be looking at it if I didn't. For real.
All about the synergy.
Yeah, so that's where it started me the most, you know.
And 70s, 80s, that's different.
Yeah.
People usually say like 90s, early 90s. What makes you like draw inspiration from the 70s, 80s?
I feel like in the 90s they got super bright.
Mm.
I ain't really that bright ass nigga. I ain't really that bright.
No, I feel you.
I mean, I like bright colors, you know, but
I come from the Midwest, I feel you.
I don't know. It was a little more loud, I should say.
Mm.
Everything was a little louder. I feel like even like in the before the 70s, like the 60s and stuff, everybody, it was more subtle fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a fella in like a whole suit, you know what I'm saying, with a jacket, and people might not be crazy about it, like you don't even know what it is, but the shit really fire.
Right.
Like there's details in it, like on the inside, you might even not see it. There might be some on the inside that he like about the jacket. The only reason he got that shit on, you know. So real like a lot of pieces not like layered up. You know, wearing pants. Not all pants were skinny. You can wear like you would have some skinnier pants. You would have some straight legs. You would have like some fucking bell bottoms or something.
Mm-hmm.
Some baggier looking shit, but it's comfortable looking. It wasn't too baggy.
Right.
They dress more comfortable.
Right.
And that's where my fashion mindset is at. Like, you can be fly as fuck, but you can also be comfortable. My jeans ain't always got to be skin tight, and they ain't always got to be sagging off my ass either, you know? Just the idea of that. So, I take a little bit from all those areas, you know? Just piece my little, whatever my thought process on fashion is, whatever I think is fly.
Right. So what are your like goals with Pure? Where do you see it going as a brand?
Honestly, it's more than a brand, so it's like a lifestyle for real. Cause like where I come from with Pure, the reason I call it Pure because I always like made clothes. I was making clothes for the longest, but never made my own clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing a lot of people brands. I was doing a lot of designs for a lot of people. I wasn't doing nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, "Why you ain't doing that shit for you? You know, why you ain't?" I'm like, I'm just cool. I'm just what you doing it for? I'm like, shit, out of the kindness of my heart. Like they want to do something, they got an idea, I can bring it to life for them. You know?
Right.
So Pure came from that aspect of me bridging the gap of me doing my own thing and also dealing with others. You know what I'm saying? So it's my concept of fashion forwardness, like, but also like I reach out and I make a lot of stuff with a lot of different people probably, you know, but it'll be everything you will be able to tell my swing or twist to it, you know, and that's just it's gonna be timeless pieces. My fashion is focused on timeless pieces.
Right.
You can wear it back in the day, you can wear it right now, you can wear it in the future. Right. It's always gonna be relevant, you know. I guess that's why my logo came up, a hanger. Everybody uses hangers. Right. Everybody got a hanger in their house.
Makes sense.
I need to be like a hanger. I need to be with everybody, you know. So, you know, gotta leave my mark somewhere. So that's where that whole Pure thing came from, and yeah, that's how I got to where it's at right now.
Fire idea. Like I said, I need that XL.
I got you. I do got this. I can show you. I got my little creative bag. I got a little bag of goodies.
Sure.
See if I can show you.
The 101 joints that he was referring to, made from vintage polo jeans, pants rather.
A hard lock on it, a rustic hard lock, rustic chain. Is the inside is nylon? It's nylon inside, padded inside. It's a key on the inside so you can lock and unlock the heart. So nobody can just snatch it off you, you know what I'm saying? And then you won't be hitting something and it falling off. You know what what I'm saying? All handmade, piece by piece, hand cut, you know,
That's
stuff
perfect.
like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely have to get one of those too.
That's what just came out of my website. You see, like I got something that ain't even done, something with ducks on it. Geese and stuff.
That's fire.
So yeah, everybody that be able to get some Pure Studios with that. It's like they having their own one-on-one piece.
Right. Yeah, it's a dope concept, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
What's your idea as far as like the exclusivity? Because I know you did the first release with Concession Stand back in Cleveland. Shout out Concession Stand.
Yeah, with them, like I said, I was working on teas. I was working on what teas I was gonna drop and just trying to figure things out. And I ended up ordering me a batch of teas and printing them, and I ain't really want to put them out, but I'm like, nah, I need to sell these motherfuckers for real. And I bought them. I got them. I ain't gonna just sit on them. And I was moving to California, so I'm like, what could I do? So when I did my going away party, I called it a pop-up too. So I sold all my teas. So it was like some had double prints on them, some had like worn out shirts and worn out printed on like crispy shirts, all different colors of stuff that went to the dye house. That I was just testing colors out. Some were like what you call it, tie-dye looking, the tie-dye print on it. So I just had so much stuff when I was packing up to move. I ended up doing that pop-up, and it was like if I had, let's say I had 150 pieces, I probably had like 60 left when I was about to move, and I'm like, I ain't taking it with me, these gotta go. And I ended up meeting up with bro from Concession Stand, and he was like, I like your stuff, we will put it in the store. I'm like, yo, I got a box for you right now. And he was like, we just connected that dot like that.
Word.
That's how it went down.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, shit, I'm looking forward to seeing more from Pure. So, y'all definitely check it out. Tag yourself. Plug yourself. What's the tag? Instagram, social? Or what's the website? You just dropped the website today. That's most important.
My websites, you can tap into, get some clothes. Label 5, LABEL, the number 5, IVE.US, and Pure Studios, PURESDIOS.com, .US. So both of those are my websites. My Instagram is Chucky_Supreme, Twitter Chucky_Supreme. Other Instagrams for the brands, _Pure Studios, _Pure Records, _Pure Goods, Pure anything, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of Pure stuff going on. So yeah, those are my tags and stuff. Tap in with me. Check out the website, let me know what you think it look like. It's cool. I put a little twist to it. Don't look like the average site, just to be selling a couple pieces on. So yeah, show some love like that.
For sure. Yeah, and everything, I will definitely put everything in the bio so you'll be able to tap in, get your piece of Pure, and, you know, tap in with the designer as well. But, what are you looking forward to in the future as far as anything else outside of creating your personal life or just goals in general? Was moving to LA like you wanted to make a home here, or is this just like a stop through, on your journey? What do you have planned for the future?
Honestly, I'm be here for a little while. I plan on going other places, but right now I plan on staying here until I really kick my foot in the door. Until I really connect the dots I want to connect and get with the people I think I need to get with to make some things happen. I want to finish learning and filling out this city. Like I said, I've only been here for a little while, so definitely want to see how far I can go here. But yeah, I don't plan on, if I do stay here, I just have like a spot here, but I also have my family elsewhere probably. I don't think I would base my home family here, like my real home house here. Probably get some property elsewhere. just have like a condo here or something.
Sure. Yeah, man. So, I definitely appreciate you stopping by, bro, chopping it with us. Is there anything that's on your mind that you wanted to chop it about? Or is it anybody that you want to work with, that you want to put that plug out there? On the designing side or on the music side, or should any other endeavors that we may not know about?
I don't know. I'm open to work with anybody for real. Reach out to me if it makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So holla at me. I'm down to create. I'm always open to create, especially different stuff. I like different stuff and branching out to new things. So yeah, I'm always open, down to work with new people. And I would say, on my behalf, I'm gonna just be on the lookout. Just keep watching, be on the lookout, stay tapped in, and it's more to come. And it's gonna all make sense in the future. It's gonna all make sense.
Shit, before we get out of here, there's something I like to introduce to the conversation, and just shooting the shit. So I want to ask you like your top 3 of a few things that I feel like you're interested in, and just off the top of your head, don't even give it too much thought. I feel like those are the ones that really like inspire you, whatever, you know, whatever the question is.
So basically, like, what inspired me?
Yep. So like your top 3
things,
like
that
whatever
inspire
the
me.
question is. So we're gonna start with spots in Cleveland. What's your top 3 spots in Cleveland?
105, just 105,
Right.
St. Clair, and Louisville.
Word.
So let me do my 3.
That was only 2.
That was 2. St. Clair,
You said 10. Oh, you said.
Yeah, St. Clair, 105, and Glenville. Yeah.
Oh, well, you said 10-5, so I'm thinking.
Yeah, just the neighborhood, my
No,
neighborhood.
it is a difference, 10-5 St. Clair,
Yeah.
but alright, for sure. Alright, top 3 designers.
I like Ye. Honestly, I can't even tell you the name of who make number 9 right now, but whoever was doing that shit with the music notes on it, that guy.
Word.
I like that.
I can't even think of the designer name.
Yeah, I can't think of her name. I got it in my notes though, but and who else? Was that Rob Moore?
Word.
Yeah.
Top 3 musicians, whether it's producers, artists, whatever, and music in general.
DJ
Dead or
Screw.
alive.
DJ Screw. Yeah. And what did I say? DJ Screw, Ye on production and music side. DJ Screw on both sides too. On the creative music side. I like, I'm gonna say somebody new. I'm gonna say Key.
Word.
Key did a lot for me.
Shit, Key ain't new.
Yeah, I mean, like, on the newer age,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying, compared to them, you know what I'm saying, that underground, I should say.
For sure. Yeah, I fuck with Key. Alright, top 3 spots in LA.
Just the beat. I like Mulholland Drive. I always go up on Mulholland. Always. I like being in the valley because, you know, you're still in motion, but you ain't in Hollywood around everything. So I like being over in North Hollywood, over that area and stuff like that.
Word.
And then also, I love going to Beverly Hills. I spend more time in Beverly Hills than anywhere out here probably, so.
Why so?
Cause it's just a vibe over there. And that's stuff we used to think about, you know what I'm saying, dream about. I like riding through there. Yeah, and I take Beverly Hills all the way out to like Malibu and stuff. Love going out that way, so I got 4 for you instead of 3.
Word.
Yeah.
top 3 sneakers.
Just the actual shoe, or just the style?
Actual shoe. Or style, whichever.
I'm not gonna on my feet. So New Balances. Obviously J's.
Or just any New Balance.
Nah, not New Balances. I fuck with New Balances. That cool, but no, not top 3. Nah, J's for sure.
Or
That's what I came up on in the first year I was introduced to. I like ones. Shit, I like 1 through like that near 15. For real. I like them all for real. Depends certain colorways, but dunks. Dunks. I like the De La Soul dunks. Them like some of my favorite shoes. Some of my favorite shoes. 95s, Air Maxes. Air Max 95s. Dovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what we gonna come? A shoe that I always liked was Jeremy Scott's. And that was all. They had teddy bears. I had so many pair of them. You know what I'm saying? It was fire.
So the Adidas collection.
Yeah, the Adidas, Jeremy Scott's, and a lot from that collection is all.
For sure. That's what up. Shit, I think everything I had to ask you, I asked. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what you have to come as far as pure music, everything. And yeah, man, I wish you the best on your journey, whatever it is you have coming, all your endeavors.
Appreciate it.
Once again, I appreciate you for joining us for Safe Space.
For sure.
Much love to you.